By the way, you're singing in Icelandic.
Yeah.
Is that serving a higher purpose for the story you're looking to tell in that record?
Yeah, I mean, Forget Me Not is a song about, it's about the experience of immigrating to a new country and losing, or like being far away from your home country and losing a bit of it. And I guess the fear of loss as well. Every day I feel a little less Icelandic, and I just wanted to fight against that in some way and kind of tell Iceland how much I love it and forget me not. I don't want them to forget me, and this is my love letter to Iceland. And the lyrics, the first time I've written any Icelandic lyrics, and it's just a couple of sentences and it's fairly simple. I'm just singing, never forget me, I'll love you forever. And it felt essential for it to be in Icelandic because I wanted to speak so directly into the soul of Iceland and into Icelandic people, and it kind of felt like the message needed to come across in that language.
That is a very real thing that a lot of people our age battle who are from other parts of the world, and they come here to chase after a dream, and parts of themselves really do kind of get parked back at home.
Yeah, it's something that I've been thinking about so much as I spend more and more years away from Iceland and more days speaking English over Icelandic, and it's really, and American culture is it's beautiful in that it is a mix of so many different things, and I still get to be Icelandic here, but it's I don't know, I was so homesick in a way, and I wanted to show the world how proud I am of my culture and how it is woven into everything that I do, though I may not live there always. And it's a love song. It sounds like a love song about, a lover, but really it's about my country. And the song itself, the melodies are heavily inspired by Icelandic folk music and folk tunes, and it was recorded with the Iceland Symphony Orchestra in Iceland. So it all kind of worked together, and yeah.
By the way, you did something in Iceland for, we have a song line that's coming to Amazon Music.
Yeah, that was all done in Iceland.
What did you end up doing for that?
It was, I think five songs or something around that. Just kind of different interpretations of the songs. We did like Tough Luck as a jazz version, and that's like the poppiest song on the album. And I did all the songs that had like a little bit of Iceland in them, whether they were recorded originally in Iceland, written in Iceland, or had lyrics that alluded to Iceland or Icelandic culture or to those experiences.
How cool is that, though?
It was super cool, and I got to play, and we recorded it in this venue that I've played in since I was a little kid, and is attached to a school that my grandmother went to when she was a kid, and it's on the pond in Iceland, which is like kind of like at the center of town. And the audience was comprised of kids from my old music school. So it was just a really, really beautiful moment, and and I was playing the band and string quartet I was playing with were all like kids I grew up playing with. So it was so sweet.
That's really special.
Yeah. And my cousins were there, and all my little cousins and older cousins, my mom and dad, and it was just, yeah, it was beautiful. And the dress I was wearing was like very inspired by Icelandic traditional dresses, and it was really, yeah.
By the
my
way,
heart feels fuller after it.
You got to watch it. It's on Amazon Music. We'll put a link below. It's really just a cool way to showcase, like who you are, your family, but also Iceland, And like nobody, I would never see that side of it through that perspective and that lens.
Yeah, it's such a unique country because, everyone knows Iceland, but ultimately it's a very small town and has very distinct cultures, and, the population isn't even 400,000, but we have our own language and we have our own currency, and it's, we have the oldest parliament in the world. The first parliament in the world was built in Iceland. And so it's like a really, really interesting culture, and the nature is so breathtaking, and it's kind of something that stays within you forever. And Iceland is this like everyone returns back to Iceland. Like it's quite rare that people leave, and it's from pure love for the country. You go back because it's so beautiful.
So much of who you are as a musician is made up of your parents and your grandparents.
Yeah.
How often do you channel or utilize things that they taught you while making music in this album?
I mean, all the time. I mean, my classical music upbringing, that's from my mom. That's from my Chinese family. My grandparents were professors at the Central Conservatory in Beijing, and so every day every day when I'm recording or on stage or whatever, I'm channeling those lessons and all of that. Like the reason I have any sort of stamina to be able to go on stage every night and play piano and cello and everything, like that comes from my Chinese side and from those lessons and that discipline that I learned there.
It's really special.
I really feel like a mix of all the things that have made me me.